some shit that like me. One won't live in me like me. That you don't know. Man, that you, who do the shit that I do? Run through your whole little crew. Pay for it if I got to.
Welcome, everybody. No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's me, Chris Please, the Darkitect, whatever you want to call me, doing the intro. I'm your resident, whatever, here with the podcast that's about everything and nothing at the same time. It's the NAANCast, here with the fellas, and of course, the lovely. And we'll start with her.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Tima Talia in the building.
In the building. You know me from the comment section. You got to watch it.
That's right. And of course, my man with the plan, the Glizzy Master.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I mean it. Like he came back in this week.
Yeah, double up.
Damn hot dogs.
Yeah,
Right.
DP, how about it?
With the surprise cameo from the Glizzner himself in the middle.
The
There.
Glizzner's hilarious.
You know what I mean? He's on his
The
way to
Glizzner is
Figueroa
crazy.
after this. Yeah, as you can see from the velvet suit.
The velvet suit and champagne.
Boy, oh boy, it's about to get moist on the back out.
It is kind of hot for that suit.
But you heard the voice, you heard the laugh. You loved him every time he's been on the show, so we had to have him back. The one, the only, you know him from Roast Me, you know him from All Deaf, you know him from so many things. Kraig Smith in the building.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, y'all?
Welcome back to the NAANCast, man.
Hey, man, glad to be here.
You feel good?
Yeah, man, the show's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Wow.
The show lost some weight,
I'm
man.
about to say, there's a lot of room
You know?
on it. You know what I'm saying?
It happens on every show.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you here, man. What you been like when you're at home? What you been watching, man? What you been listening to? What's the what you consuming recently?
You know, I've been I'm working on 2 albums currently, right?
Mm-hmm. Rap albums?
No, well, I'm gonna do another Chill Withers for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm working on a stand-up album. One is called Black Underwear, the shit you can't see. And then another one is a roast album.
Yeah.
So I've been working them simultaneously, man. So I just been doing a lot of reading and listening to lo-fi hip-hop while I write.
Okay.
And
So
I just
J.
had
Cole.
a son, fucking with my son a lot. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, man.
You want to crack that code. Comedy is a weird industry where people only give you credit for what they seen. You know what I mean? So you could be the funniest nigga in the world, and niggas are just assuming you ain't funny because they ain't seen you. You know what I mean? And I have to remember that, some motherfuckers don't know. You know what I mean? So now this year I have to establish, hey, my nigga, I'm not just out here hanging out. Like, I'm a monster.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We get accused of hanging a lot.
Yeah, we do. So that's the goal this year, man, is to drop those 2 albums. And then I'll drop a hip-hop album later because I could do a hip-hop album in a couple weeks. So
Okay,
in a couple weeks.
Features?
Man, always.
Okay, because Martin got bars.
Do you got
I don't know
bars?
if you know this.
Oh, man, let me hear a bar, man.
What you got?
And they get on dressed like that for nothing.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Give me a topic.
Oh.
Okay.
This is not going well already.
Give me a topic.
All right.
Apples.
Niggas
go.
with big booties.
There you
Niggas
go.
with big booties is better.
I don't know if I want to check that.
You know a lot about it, Martin.
No, I don't. I don't.
Spitting.
All right, yo, I'm not gonna spit about that. Hey, yo, some people call me Mar. Some people call me Marty. I be all in the party, getting pussies farty.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks so much for that. Right.
Getting pussy's party is crazy.
It's insane, actually.
Yeah.
Getting pussies.
Party pussy
parties.
is those 2 words that close together.
Yeah.
He might though. You
You
the
might
host
get
of-
pussies farty?
You the host of the.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? He the host of the.
True enough. Oh yeah, he's a spokesman for
the
you ever heard of
foreskin
Intact
forefathers.
America?
No.
Yeah, it's a foreskin. It's a group of men who still have their foreskin.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, never lied.
So I was like, he might be.
So he might get the pussy farty, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He makes it
be.
gassy up in there.
That's crazy.
It's all that friction from the jacket.
That's right.
Why are you looking at me like that, Mark?
Creates a lot of air pockets.
You know?
You dress like a nigga that rapped like you rapped. For sure.
What the fuck just happened?
Call me Ma.
Dressed like a nigga that shits bitches. Quiet, bitch.
Oh my God. Oh, Fatima,
Yes.
What you been watching?
I ain't been watching nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been busy. I ain't been doing shit. Let me see. I've been listening to music. You know?
Okay, that works.
Yeah,
what you
about
been
it.
listening to?
I'm a Kaytranada fan.
The Canadian dude, the producer.
Is he Canadian?
He is.
Is he? I thought he was from Montreal.
That's in Canada.
Okay. Well, there you go. I didn't know that.
All
I was like, I always thought that was in France.
No, it's the French Canadian part.
Okay, there we go.
of
I was close.
Canada.
I was close, but no.
I guess it's
I've
close
been listening to a lot of that.
There's
and chilling.
cobblestone roads in Montreal.
I know. I saw him in Paris. He did like the Boiler Rooms. I thought he was from there. Some
Okay,
shit like
yeah.
that. That's what
Fab. Geography lesson.
I didn't know,
What
I thought he was from. Yeah.
Yeah. What have you been?
I like the music.
What you been watching this week, brother?
I've been listening to music too.
Okay.
The Weeknd got a great song, "Cry for Me."
Okay.
The Weeknd? I never thought I'd ever
it's
hear
like
that.
a sad dance hall song.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
That's
hilarious.
sad dance hall
it's
song.
upbeat, but this nigga just talking about how you be crying for this bitch. It's amazing.
So you be in the house listening to sad dance hall?
Yeah.
I want to know what that looks
I
like.
love sad music. Niggas be so. It's funny when niggas like get emotional.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
Oh
like,
my god.
like you went to the studio and niggas was like, "He all right?"
You be listening to this by yourself?
Yeah,
Okay.
I sing it. Yeah, Carl Thomas, all them niggas, man.
That's hilarious. Though.
And I started listening to the Playboy Cardi album.
Okay.
I
What
ain't
you
even
think?
listening to that.
They got like 4 or 5 tracks. I like Backdoor,
Yeah.
Toxic with a British nigga.
Yeah, boss.
No, I ain't listening to that shit at all. That ain't my
Yeah.
lane.
So, but movie wise, I had to watch Holes for audition.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I
Friend-
still might get the
Holes
role.
or holes?
Holes.
Holes. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
friends of the show, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
that's the
nigga,
homie.
man.
You know Shia too?
He used to kick it at the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he was in that movie with Byron Bowers. Well, Byron was in the movie.
Yeah.
Let me say it the right way.
Yeah, that's the homie. That's my
Yeah, yeah.
guy.
I only know him from iRobot, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But
You be watching TV. You
I do be watching
Mhm.
TV.
You be knowing.
Yeah. I started Sons of Anarchy finally.
That's a really great show.
That's
It's
what
real
I'm
good.
told by the
Someone's
person
back
who
in
got
the
me.
milk.
Mhm.
What? Because there's white people on the screen.
It's
You just
good,
said
though.
holes. Shia LaBeouf is definitely white.
It's good.
And I
though.
didn't comment about it.
No, that's a great series. That's a great. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's a
heard.
great
I heard
series.
it's pretty good. You know what I mean? So,
Who told you?
what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Not a white person.
Okay, all right.
Not a
It's
white
a good
person.
show.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I ain't
Fuck with
seen it in years.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, it's been good so far. And look, I mean, you call me a milkman, whatever. We all love Peg Bundy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on, what we talking about?
It's true.
Everybody's a Peg Bundy
She
fan.
killed
D-Ray
some
in
shit,
that,
too.
right?
I think so at some point.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah, he an Oakland nigga in that, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Shout
So
out to
I'm,
D-Ray.
I'm excited. So we'll see how that goes. And then I caught up on Daredevil. I caught up on, I watched Creature Commandos. Did you watch that?
No.
That's the DC comic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's animated.
I watched 2 episodes of Daredevil when it first came out.
Yeah.
The original shit.
Oh, the Netflix
And-
shit.
Yeah, but I was also in New York. I was like, nigga, Hell's Kitchen is like 3 blocks.
Right.
Like,
How's he
bro,
fighting
yeah, like-
so much crime?
It's like this
Three black
nigga's
men.
really blind. Like you,
He's really blind.
He's really blind.
You can't tell how long the
you
block
think he's
is.
fighting all the city? It's like
You just find out he beating up civilians. Please stop! Help! Help!
that's why he a lawyer. He defended himself.
I do always think it's funny. Like every time they do these things now, they gotta get him out of the suit and make us wonder: is he gonna get back in the suit? It's like
That's
this shit's
terrible.
called Daredevil. Yeah, he's gonna get in the goddamn suit again. Like it's not. I hate that trope. They need to stop that shit in superhero stuff. You a superhero guy, Craig?
Nah, man, it's too fantasy for me, man.
Okay.
I waited on my dad to come home. He never came back. So I
Wow.
don't believe
Maybe
in
he's
heroes.
out fighting crime.
Yeah, nah, Pops was there. I'm joking. I mean, nah, I fuck with the basic shit. Anything past Batman, Superman.
Yeah.
I had a few comic books growing up, but
Okay.
I wasn't really into them. I don't even remember how I got to motherfuckers.
Do you subscribe to the notion that Batman was probably just beating up poverty-stricken people on a regular
Oh,
basis?
that would make you know what's crazy? The original Batman house from the TV show is
Yeah.
in the area I grew up in,
In up north?
Pasadena.
No shit.
Yeah,
The original Batman house.
From the
the
60s?
original Batman house from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
60s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, with Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
They were selling that crib for $10 million like about 4 years ago.
That's where it looks like Martin live at. Wayne Manor. You got just loafers on.
Yeah.
And they got rhinestones.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, where's you going after this?
Yeah.
He dressed like that for our guest on the wrestling.
Oh, I
pod.
see. I be
Yeah, man.
forgetting.
Yeah.
How much was that in total? What, $25?
And then what made you choose the shirt?
Nah, the
underneath?
shipping. So it was $27.50.
Why that shirt?
I got the suit from Macy's.
Okay.
It
What?
actually,
Really?
No way.
There's
I was saying, nah.
No, I did. I got it from Macy's. It was for a Christmas thing, and I think it was like 200 something. And then the shirt was a gift.
From who?
from me and Ted DiBiase. Still got some of the
like-
snake skin on it. When he fought Jake the Snake. No, that's
That shirt
that
is
shit
crazy.
fly, man. That shit fly, man.
The suit is nice. The shirt is crazy.
Shirt
This,
isn't.
this suit is not nice.
You
And
wouldn't
I'm
wear
trying
that,
to make
Pap?
it work.
Pap can
No.
feel the
Yeah.
suit right now. He knows whether it's
You
nice
can
or
feel
not.
the suit.
I commented earlier, and before the bell, I said Martin was dressed like TC from the Wayans Brothers.
That's funny.
Hell to
That's
the no.
hilarious.
Oh, we got a super chat.
Oh, look at that. I forgot to mention in my intro, because, I'm new to hosting this thing. The super chats are indeed open. Anything over 5 beans, we'll stop and we'll read it. And so if you want to get your comments in, you got questions for Kraig Smith, Pat, myself, Fatima, the Glizner, then Martin, excuse me. Then just go ahead and ask away. You know what I mean? So
Glizner's crazy.
today gather for $9.99 in the
Okay,
building.
turn up.
Thank you, sir. I want to give a shout out to Pat. Hella funny, and one of the reasons why I watch the show. Also, it's my birthday, so great time and NAANCast for life. Giving us gifts
All right.
on your birthday. We appreciate you, dog.
It's
Hey,
your
Merry
birthday?
birthday. Merry birthday,
Whose
man.
birthday? Whose birthday is it?
The
Oh,
super chat.
The person,
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks, Martin.
You about to drink today?
Happy birthday, man.
I'm about to say, Martin's going to
Yeah.
pour one out for you real quick. What else we got, man? What else we got going
All
on?
right, so let's get into it, y'all. This week topics. Let's see. Does this advance niggas or set us back?
Yeah.
Where you want to go first? I think we should talk about Dawn from En Vogue has been living in a car.
Yeah, because we were supposed to bring it up
Mm-hmm.
last episode, but we had so many things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Dawn from En Vogue, apparently for the last 3 years.
3
she
years.
said, has been
3
living in
years
her
is
car?
crazy.
Are you not getting no residual checks?
It ain't even about that. You ain't getting no dick. Ain't no nigga gonna let you lay up. Like, what's going on?
Priorities.
Well, that's every bad bitch's future
Living in some nigga crib.
is a wet seatbelt.
You think so? Oh my God. Hell no.
Yeah.
If I ever going down like that, it's gotta be some nigga that's gonna save me. 3 years is long as fuck.
I mean, how old
Yeah.
is Dawn?
50,
She gotta be in her
5 at
50s,
least.
yeah.
Damn. Because it does wear off at some point, your
She
ability.
still look good, I think.
She does look
Yeah.
good,
It's
but
covert narcissism at its finest.
you think so?
You think so?
Yeah, well, what they don't talk about is most people who suffer from a form of that end up a dead body in a morgue that nobody claims because they normally disconnect themselves from anybody that holds them accountable. So the car is the first step towards that. She's
Yeah.
just running from reality. If
Okay.
you watch the video, she said her mother turned on her, then the manager did some shit. So it's always somebody else.
It's almost
Okay.
like when
Yeah.
the beef is always with you the problem.
That's
Yeah.
what I heard. I heard she always the one. Okay.
Interesting how that works.
Yeah, so I mean that's just reality. Sometimes you get people because of childhood trauma who just have no ability to be introspective.
Yeah.
And that sucks because it takes some very talented people down who you love. You're like, damn, I really love this motherfucker. But when the shit hit the fan, they are going to
Yeah.
not be a good person.
And as we talked about that before the show. Success doesn't bring out the best in
No.
people. It actually highlights all the bullshit that you have going on to a greater degree.
I was gonna say you already this person. I don't think success.
You talking about me
No,
personally?
not you. I'm just saying. No, not you personally. I'm saying whoever this person is who's successful, you got to be fucked up already.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think you just successful and now I'm crazy.
The rest of En Vogue is rocking. They just did the All-Star game.
Mhm.
They, you know what I mean? They've been touring.
When did they cut her out of the group?
It's been a minute. Before Lucy Pearl.
I
This is a new
wanna
girl, right?
dance tonight. I
Okay.
want to party
was just-
tonight.
Because they did Vegas. I don't know if she was in the group. then.
Definitely not.
She wasn't.
She
Okay.
hasn't been
Okay.
in a group since like their heyday.
See, I didn't know that.
Really?
Wow,
I didn't know that either. I
so
thought
she's been a problem.
Yeah. Think about how long ago Lucy Pearl was.
Right.
She's been gone since before that.
Right.
I thought they had her come back though.
Nah.
And they talked about them getting better.
No,
okay.
no. You saw them at the All-Star weekend. She didn't drive up in her car enjoying them.
Damn. 3 years is a long time though.
3 years.
Did she break it down? Is she showering at the gym? What is her life about?
I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. The money management got to be terrible. You ain't getting no royalties from.
Just because you in your car don't mean you broke.
Oh, that's
true.
That's fair.
True.
That's fair.
It's, like you said, it's responsibility. It's you bitch, you crazy.
Right.
I hate to say that.
That's got to be
in
real crazy for 3 years and no friends. Nobody want to help you.
But
that's just it. You can't help niggas that don't want help. You just hurting yourself. Like everybody seems to be like, we was helping, and now we just like, all right, well,
yeah.
You got your Honda Civic, like keep it gassed up. I guess.
Keep it gassed up and keep it clean.
Graduate the gospel.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what all failed R&B after they, if they just go to gospel, they gonna love you in the church
forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then you got a good little story.
Yeah,
but
trying
not forever.
Trying to fill that entertainment void of the heights of success that she reached is never going to happen for her. So that's the delusional part. It's like, some people don't understand. Okay, I plateaued. Yeah. That's no reflection of how talented I am. That's the business.
Right.
Albertsons went out of business, nigga. You don't think that a fucking singer? You know what I mean? Like, but that's just the nature of business. Help somebody else restructure, replan, figure it out. But motherfuckers who can't change, who have a trouble being flexible.
Yeah.
Those are the people that end up like that. Flexibility is the number one thing you must have in this business. You know what I mean?
At 50 though, you don't think this bitch is self-reflecting and being like, I got to be the problem.
No, nigga, no.
That's fucking nuts.
Because she live in a car. She could have got a van.
At that point, you
RV.
in a car like, I'm obviously tripping, or get a therapist and figure out the fuck.
Hey man.
Well, Don, I hope it gets better, bitch. I don't know.
Fight from Tribe Called Quest said he used to have a crush on Dawn from En Vogue. And
she was the baddest in the group.
She was not the baddest in the group.
I loved her growing up. I thought she was the baddest.
She should have gave Fife a shot. She just gave that nigga liver. He'd still be here.
She wouldn't be in the car. The bitch wouldn't be in the car. I thought she was bad.
She could be in a better car.
She really in the Honda Civic?
Same blood type.
I just got a liver from Dawn from En Vogue.
Shit. I thought the bitch was in a nicer car than that.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Holly Robinson Pete.
As well.
She's not in.
She was not in the group. What you talking about?
That was the beginning of Mr. Cooper. She just looked like that chick.
No, I was like, she's not even in the group.
What are you giving her? I didn't hear.
He was like, she was the baddest in the group.
Pete was the baddest.
Oh, that's comedy.
Yeah, I was like,
that nigga's playing.
I was like, she put in the group. I thought Dawn was the hottest in the group, though.
That was the opening vignette to Hanging with Mr. Cooper when they was in them dresses.
All right, I'll shut the fuck up.
Nah. But she might have not been the most talented. Was she the most vocal?
I mean, she was like the lead person for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It don't always go that way.
Yeah.
Deuce Big Below for $10.
What's that?
What's cracking?
We in there.
Martin is dressed like he wasn't sure what the dress code was. Kraig, your mustache is a reflection of your level of success.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious.
Do people just like, because of the whole roasting thing, just come up on the street and just try you on the regular?
All day long. It's beautiful.
You love it?
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And if you say something about me that's funny, I might steal it.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah,
nigga, what the fuck? Hey, let's do it.
100%.
Okay, so does this advance niggas?
I think so.
I think it does.
Because it's consequences.
Yeah.
People got to know there's consequences for their actions.
Yeah.
Wake niggas up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, they be thinking, they forget we regular men first.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
True,
saying?
fair.
So we all fall down.
Yeah.
So, you might catch me on a bad day and I might choke you out.
It could happen.
I don't want that to happen, but you might catch me on a bad day.
Might catch you on the wrong moment.
So take a chance. Hey, see how it works out for you.
Shit. No, I think it does. It helps people. Because I think a lot of people have a misconception of what entertainment is, too.
That's true.
I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, they move that. Like, it's too many people that move to LA and be like, I'm going to blow up in a couple.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Now you
be
might
here
blow
forever.
up in a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
You ever date somebody that try to use it against you? Like every time you argue, you said on your podcast and you had a joke about, and I'm starting to think that that's how you really feel. Like, fuck.
No.
You ever had somebody like that? Like,
Yeah, everybody,
God,
yeah.
Martin.
Absolutely. Yeah. Say you have an old joke as a woman about some niggas are dicks or some shit. Now niggas like, oh, so you what the fuck? Like,
right.
You can't even. Like, that was 2015.
I should start
No,
this. I should start.
No more.
Every time we record, I should start by saying everything is alleged here.
Allegedly.
Everything's alleged.
That's old shit. That's my past.
And the thoughts and ideas expressed are for purely comical effect and intent.
You know what would have been a cold podcast if they had him back in the day?
Bill Cosby.
Like, Bill Cosby would have been great.
yeah.
Because these two dudes
sleepy hour.
Nigga. The sleepy hour is dirty. It's dirty.
We're just passing out drinks. Everybody
dirty work.
One has.
Which one?
No.
Which bitch is going in?
Oh my god.
He would have said bitch a lot.
Jeans.
I feel like Cosby he said bitch a lot.
You seen that interview where he's saying niggas and all kind of shit? It was like, whoa.
He was wild.
Yeah. He from Philly.
But I don't think he raped nobody.
You don't think
you
so?
don't think so?
No. Look, man.
He just touched their feet or whatever.
Here's the thing.
One girl
like the same thing with Puffy, right? Like,
oh, well, where is this going, Kraig?
There's this misnomer that I'm guilty of things that you think I would do, or it seems like I would do it. I'm only guilty of things that I actually did.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So with the whole Cosby situation, that Quaalude culture in the 70s was a common practice.
What I did find interesting was when he goes on Stephen King and he's like, well, you put the thing, and Stephen King goes, Spanish Fly.
Right.
Like, he's not like,
they all
do
it.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say get innocent or guilty. I'm going to say it's way more motherfuckers that should have been dragged.
The whole story is what I want to hear.
Yeah.
And then when you research into a lot of these lawyers behind these cases, you find out, oh, this is what they do. Like, for instance, Sean Holly, who put, what's the guy's?
Is he sue Jay-Z? That guy?
Sued Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He recently filed for a license in New York and was denied because New York has very smart people. Yeah. And they know that some people are just out here hustling. But, what's the rapper that shot the girl in the foot?
Tory Lanez.
Okay, that's not that didn't really happen, right?
The bitch had to sew her foot up. What y'all talking about?
Right. No. She stepped on some glass.
That's what they're
now, come
saying.
on, man.
That's what
she stepped on some glass.
But Wack 100 is not the doctors in the goddamn
But here's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But let me tell you, the lawyer behind that, let me tell you something. This is why you have to do more research. And this is why I say people make the mistake of thinking people are guilty of things that it seems like they would do.
You mean this nigga cannot be in jail that long for glass?
Sean Holly is the lawyer. He fired her because she tried to represent him and secretly give information to
Tory.
To
Tory's camp.
Right.
Oh.
Tory's camp and the girl that was shot. She was playing both sides of the fence. And she's done that with 2 other people. You know what I'm saying? So
but that ain't gonna stand in court. They gonna be like, okay.
Well, it could. I mean, if this was there in the process of proving, he'll probably get out early. You know,
I mean, he'll get out early, but I believe he shot her though. I don't think you gotta have pictures. It's gotta.
You know
they gonna
what
have
type
to know.
of nigga you gotta be to shoot somebody?
He little as fuck.
But I'm saying he's a rich.
So
he probably was nervous, like he didn't know. He didn't know what was happening. She 5'10". He like 4'2". He probably was like, "What the fuck,
damn,
bitch?"
4'2" is
she yelling and shit.
What extenuating? I'm saying the word right. Whatever that word is.
Extenuating circumstances.
What extenuating circumstances is his life besides him being short?
Cocaine.
Would warrant him shooting something that he has a plethora of. He has a lot of bitches.
He did.
True.
So why would he shoot this one regular looking bitch?
Because she took that nigga hair off.
I can see it.
I think sometimes ego plays a part in certain people.
Okay, maybe hitting her, but shooting her?
Yeah, she probably had a little mouth on her. He probably was little, you know.
You ever been around a shooter?
Yeah, I grew up on the South Side. What the fuck?
You know shooters are different types. They're different.
They be crazy niggas though.
They do, but I just can't picture them wasting bullets on her.
No.
But I'm not saying I'm not defending
that
him.
I would be too like this, and they would put guns to my head all the time, and then they would be acting fool. This is how niggas do.
He gave her
I
the
do, but why would
treatment.
he? I could get a broke nigga from the South Side of Chicago or South Central LA. He don't really have much, but this nigga has mentally conceptualized many incredible ideas from nothing to something. So somebody with this level of acumen, why would he shoot a woman that
because you on cocaine and you weird and success sometimes turns you into a different person.
But that doesn't mean circling back is capable of these days. You know what I mean?
But that means he shot her?
I think that this is my thought. I think he did shoot her, but I think that there was a lot of misconception in her story. Okay. I think there was way more going on than obviously was brought out, but I do think he shot her. Or if he didn't shoot her, the girl that was her friend shot her. If some kind of accident happened, and I do feel like she got shot.
So I got a joke where I say I was raped by 2 studs, right? They
look how we went. What the fuck?
They held me down. They held me down and ate out my dick tip, right? So
this nigga crazy.
So the debatable claim in this after immediately I go to a man can't be a victim. It's impossible.
No, I don't think that's true.
For a man to be a victim socially.
I think a man can be a victim.
We don't get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to anything physical with a woman.
Well, you bigger than us and you stronger, so
I don't
you
know.
got held down.
Yeah, but I'm not defending. I'm not defending cowards. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's a coward or not. I'm just speaking from the other side of my mind.
Hold on.
I don't know.
This is a perfect time for Bobcat Lewis.
Hey, Bobcat.
Watching this and B4B is like watching a 90s sitcom. I'm always here for the crossover episodes. That is the new ethos of this show, by the way. We just want we want just niggas to pop through. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, me, Pat, Fatima, we here, but we want just all and all walks. You know, we're gonna have famous niggas that we just think are funny, somebody who might just be standing outside. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Standing outside.
You know, everybody but the producer, yo. She is allowed in this room. So that's what it is. Well, Deuce Big Below for $10, y'all.
Deuce Big Below is crazy.
The question I need answered is why did her friend need immunity? See, I didn't know we was going to be legislating, litigating.
I'm saying there's a lot to this story.
Once you lie about a crime, you're no longer a woman, you're a criminal.
Yeah, facts.
So sex has no play in the court of law. You feel what I'm saying? It shouldn't, those social norms that we have to abide by in the street should never be considered when it comes to somebody attacking and taking away somebody's freedom and potential livelihood.
Yeah. I agree.
The GXXD, whatever. How would you pronounce that?
I can't see it.
Garden.
Okay.
Then that's
the
good.
GXX Garden for $4.99.
Oh,
Thank you.
There.
He wants to know where the F is J Torpedo Bullet Head ass at.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
It's at a meatball convention. Family reunion.
A meatball convention is crazy.
Is that the same place? At the same time?
Shout out to Jay.
Oh my goodness.
The notion that like a fat family would like plan a family reunion around like a famous food convention is hilarious. Like, yo, it's the Oscar Mayer con happening in Illinois.
They got cheese.
Oh, that's
this
crazy.
Year they got cheese. It's crazy.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Jay.
We going Ye's crash out. What are y'all thoughts on this?
Oh boy.
Kanye West crashed out on Twitter, I think, a couple days ago. He
which is not
the Jay-Z shit is crazy.
He went special this time. Special needs tweets. This time is what he went.
Yeah, he talked about Playboy Cardi. He talked about Future. He talked about the Carter's kids. He said that both of them, that you never see them, they are slightly slow.
I gotta be honest about something. I was horrified by most of the things he said when he verified that one story about who did he say he jerks off to?
That was wild.
Who was it?
Shit.
Iggy Azealia. She's told some story about him saying to her that she looks. She was asking her if she had a boyfriend. She's like, yeah. And he's like, that's all right. You know, I got pictures of you that are really nice. I jerk off to him.
Oh,
and this nigga retweeted that interview and went, "That's true," and with the shrugging emoji. And I hated that I laughed, but it was so goddamn
hilarious.
No, it was hilarious. Everything else bad.
I'm
gonna say
power, though.
He definitely showcasing bipolar disorder now. He had a manic episode.
He didn't have a manic episode.
That was a manic episode.
The nigga,
think 48 laws of power.
The nigga released a visual album literally like an hour
But that's
later.
bipolar when you could be real regular.
No,
and then boom, you weird.
It's called a rollout.
I don't know what the fuck that is. What's a rollout?
It's like promotion. Like when we see trailers for movies and shit.
Oh, he about to have an album?
Yes. It's called bully. So it's like, hey, I'm going to just get eyes on me.
Okay. He be doing this shit every time.
Every time.
That's true.
Every time.
Every time.
48 laws of
We
power.
fall for it every time. And
well, I ain't fall for it. I'm sick of him, to be honest.
well, I mean,
the music be good, but I'm sick of the acts.
So are we saying,
I'm with you on
and
that
it's,
too.
I feel like it's kind of crazy because we like, oh, what he's saying is wrong about Beyonce and Jay-Z. And why do we feel like it's wrong? Is it because they got like power?
No,
Do
you
we
can't be
feel
doing
like-
that to somebody's kids. That's weird. That's weird. I mean, they probably not gonna watch
so
it, but
so
that's
so
kinda
when you
mean.
see the kids,
Stop. I'm not doing it. I'm not going down this road. I mean,
ask a
I do
question.
believe that there is something.
What is the
different,
question? Finish
but-
that thought.
when you see the kids,
Stop. We talked about this. I'm not doing this.
No, please.
what do you think?
Okay.
What in your head, in your mind, in your heart, in
Well,
your
you
mind,
can't
in
really
your
tell
soul?
because they children.
Don't
So, like, you don't really
do not
know yet.
Google Jay-Z's kids, Mark. God damn it.
They're babies, so you can't really tell yet. Now, I'll be honest. I have said even online when they like post, what's her name? What's the other daughter's name?
Exactly.
I forget.
That's
but
how- that's
when
how-
she's out, I'm always like, wow, where's the son? And people always like
You
be
talking
like,
about
oh,
Blue Ivy?
no, Blue Ivy's that's her oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
The other, the twins. There's
Yeah.
one that only comes out, and then the
But
son
but
never
that's what
be
I'm
seen.
saying. That is what I'm saying. You didn't see a baby that you be like, man, that nigga drooling a lot.
I haven't seen him out at all, and they from what I've heard, that people are saying that he just has autism and he doesn't like loud spaces.
But also,
And I'm like,
keep it to yourself,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be you wouldn't be on Instagram and Facebook like.
But I do
hey man,
have.
I was just at my cousin.
Yeah.
Cotillion.
He should have never. That was too far.
I'm
That
not
was too
feeling
far.
that.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
no.
about all the commercials.
Can we hear you on the mic? Thank you.
I'm just thinking about all the commercials that I've done that they're like, we're gonna have to pull this one after.
Yeah.
We can't have this guy as the face of.
Yeah, that's too much.
We didn't say that, Cuddy. We reacted
Yeah.
to somebody saying
I
something.
guess, man.
I didn't even know Jay-Z has
He has a son.
2 young kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Dope.
we be ignoring a lot of shit. Like I watched. You ever seen The Quiet Place?
Yeah.
I was like, the little girl was autistic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was
When
like,
you
nigga,
really,
we got to
really,
be
really,
quiet.
really
Why do you
young.
got the loudest toy possible, bitch?
But when you real, do you guys have anybody in your family that's autistic?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
nephew. Yeah.
Okay, when they real young, it's different. It gets better over time, but maybe the son it could be too much right now.
Okay.
I don't feel talking about a motherfucking kids.
Yeah,
though.
that's too.
I
You
feel
turn
you.
it. That's some knock at your door and beat your ass type shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen too. Jay-Z
Yeah,
gonna
I
get
don't know
some
about
dogs.
that one.
That's gonna be the first billionaire knockout we see live.
Yeah, I
But
don't
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
feel like we acting like we villainize this shit. Just like they not all the way regular. That's fine. That is fine.
I mean, yeah,
What-
but
like
that
we
ain't
be,
your job to tell everybody that though.
nigga. We could see. We got eyes.
People know, but
I
respectfully.
I think we make everything like such a negative thing. It's like,
Could
okay,
be.
you not regular. That's fine.
But if you came to somebody's house at the barbecue, right, and you peeped that their kid was a little off, you're not gonna come
I'd be like,
No.
yeah,
to
the kid
social
off.
media being like, this little nigga was. That's
You
wild.
wouldn't say
That's
that.
crazy.
The nigga off. Like we gonna still play 2K.
The family can say that. Because, of course, families would be on that. I mean,
I'm not gonna
but
treat the nigga differently. I'm gonna just be
No.
like, yeah, we gonna work with you, nigga.
I
I
ain't
can
messing
see.
with nobody
For
kids. I'm
sure,
gonna leave
but
that
if it's in your family,
Yeah,
one thing to
it's
say.
one thing, yeah.
Somebody
Somebody
else
else.
talk about
yeah, I
it,
don't know.
that's
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
He done lost
That's
his
too
shit
much.
to
That's too
turn
much.
up like that online.
Yeah.
And that ain't the way to sell a goddamn album.
My
What you
dog
doing?
is special needs, so I'll be like,
Shut up right now.
I
Shut
love
up.
that was. I can say something because of my dog.
So are y'all
Niggas-
sick of Jay? Are we done?
Are we sick of
Yeah,
Are we
Kanye?
sick? Yeah, are we sick of Jay?
No, I'm not done with it.
Jay,
I
not
mean,
yet. We,
I can't wait.
Well-
I'm cutting that sound.
Freudian
we were
slip,
talking
huh?
about Jay-Z, so to clean that
Freudian
up, I'm not a
slip.
part of this. I'm not in. But are we sick of Ye? Are we done with his? Do you think this puts him in a category now where people are actually done?
I think most people are kind of done. That's why
People
he
still be
feels,
like-
but I think that's why he feels he needs to make these spectacles because the music on its own doesn't do what it once did.
Yeah,
Because look who
true.
the people he hates on. Jay-Z, who's like an evergreen icon. He all of a sudden don't like Kendrick Lamar music,
Right.
even though he used to tweet about how much
Tyler,
he
the
loved
Creator.
Kendrick. Tyler, Playboy Cardi, all the people who had the
Mhm.
biggest debuts this year. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Not at all.
Yeah. I think this might be the last one.
48 Laws of Power, court attention at all costs.
Yeah.
He literally goes through the 48 Laws of Power and makes moves.
Mhm.
Every single movie ever made. If you familiarize yourself with that, you'll be like, oh, that's that rule. Oh, okay, I get it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it'd be one thing if it was just year round. It's never
Yeah, it's
year
never
round.
year
You know what I
round.
mean? That's why
Yeah.
the claims that he's this, he's bipolar, he's that. All that may be true, but that don't explain for why it only happens when certain shit is about to pop off in his life.
True.
Yeah.
But was he like this before? With the
Yes,
the
always.
early albums though, when it was
Always.
good music.
He was
I mean,
always about attention.
The
Okay.
nigga wore double polos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That's
right,
not that's
right,
not a
But
regular
that was
nigga.
like that
And
wasn't
that's
as
also-
crazy.
That's why I'm like, this nigga is a special needs motherfucker.
Okay.
Will he survive? Will he live a full life, or will he
Probably not.
will he be taken out
He
early?
gonna end up like Don Lewis. He gonna be living in a Lambo though.
I don't know about that. I
He
think
gonna be
he'll-
living in a Lambo. It's crazy.
Yeah, he'll be in the
He'll
trunk
end up on
of
a
it.
reality show or some shit.
He tried to make that like that Curb Your Enthusiasm thing where he
Oh.
was the star of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like
I don't
you see
remember
that?
that.
Oh man, it's actually kind of entertaining too.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's a good show.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
He was slow on the Kardashians though.
I mean, are you
Yeah.
excited about the music?
I don't know.
I love Kanye music. So
too, but-
I'm gonna listen to the music. I just be like, why are y'all listening to this nigga? He's a special needs nigga. I also think
He's a special
that we
needs
just
nigga.
be shaming black special needs niggas because
Yeah.
fucking what is it? The TLC channel got the Tourette's bitch. They be giving them motherfuckers.
Who is that?
I don't think that's a show title, Pat.
Tourette's bitch?
They be having all types of like, you
TV.
know, the down with love, all types of
Oh
shit.
yeah,
And it'd be
yeah,
like,
okay.
it's like the
But I think they're
these
doing
motherfuckers
that to
could
like
be
make them
yeah.
feel better.
celebrate, but they get celebrate. They get a TV show where it's like, oh nigga, we gotta hide our kids in the dungeon like this Game of Thrones or some shit.
So that the new version of kids don't feel like weird. We was growing up, it was like you was just weird. Now they be like, it's cool.
It's a lot of part, but why don't you read the super chat there?
How-
Was Deuce Bigelow?
Deuce Big
Oh.
Below for $5.
$5.
Yeah. Read
If you want to read it, or I got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
read the
Pat,
caption.
how is your dog special needs? Does it move or some shit?
I mean, this nigga like cry screams like when he sees other dogs.
Yeah, Martin does
And he's
that.
like,
That's
yeah,
not special needs.
He don't be in pain. It's just like he get excited.
What kind of dog is this?
He a mutt.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
a
so
mutt.
he not good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
too
what I'm
many
saying.
things.
Like he need constant attention.
What he mixed with?
Pug, Yorkie, and Chihuahua.
Oh,
yeah,
he fucked up.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he fucked up.
That's what I'm
His
saying.
That ain't even
areas.
they ain't even supposed to be together.
Yeah.
That don't
Yeah,
even
so
make
that's what I'm
sense.
saying. Like, the nigga cool, but he is like, oh, you clearly not mentally there, bro.
He a rescue.
Nah,
Y'all chose this nigga?
no. My dog, I had a pug, had sex with my girl's dog, who's
Oh,
a
that's
Yorkie
cute.
Chihuahua. It's not cute because
Y'all dogs had sex. That's
I'm pretty sure he killed his sister in the womb.
Oh, damn.
what?
There was 2 pups. He came out first, and we was like, he probably pushed her out the way to
Damn.
get out. And now we was like, we can't get rid of day one child. That
Yeah,
feel wrong.
Yeah,
As
dogs
black
that have
people.
one kid, that's one
Yeah.
That's
puppy.
weird.
One
Right?
puppy, yeah. So
like-
that's what I'm
Yeah.
The nigga, his whole life
He
is
is
just
the
like,
fucking
yeah.
chosen one,
One
though.
puppy.
One puppy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You were the
Crazy
chosen
as hell.
one.
Like one
Yeah.
puppy, unheard of.
Yeah,
I
it
guess
hurt.
speaking of music though, I love this. What y'all think about the LeBron James R&B song?
Talking about
man.
LeBronify?
I ain't heard
That
it.
shit hot.
LeBronified?
That's what
That
they
shit
call
hot.
it.
Man. Listen, he got a real song out?
Nah, somebody on social media. I was looking for the name.
Somebody's.
I don't know,
Several people.
several, yeah. They've been making LeBron James songs.
Oh, with his
LeBron
voice?
James, yeah.
R&B songs
No, they sing
about LeBron.
Yeah.
Some with his voice. It's become a whole
Whole
thing on the
trend.
internet.
Wow.
All bangers.
Yeah.
They all bangers too.
All
They just
bangers.
redid Candy Rain.
That
shit.
What?
Yeah.
How'd
That
it
shit,
go?
it's like somebody LeBron James, and it's like it's the shit. All of them be dope though.
I
All of
haven't
them.
heard a bad one yet.
And then they people are editing like different clips of people dancing to them.
Yeah.
They had what's homie that's married to Megan Good.
Oh,
Y'all know the video when he was doing the
John
stump?
Majors, or when he
They
was
act right
when
there.
he was doing the Omega step.
The Megan
Yeah.
step, they added that nigga.
Why does he dance that way?
Nigga, that's the freedom dance. The nigga just beat a case.
He beat the case, but that shit went so good. I don't know. I think this is a fun trend.
He
for
lost
him.
that case.
No,
Did he? No, he
won that.
didn't.
Nah, he's good. She withdrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dropped the case.
Yeah. That's why he out here crying in his drawers and
they gave him all the movies.
Yeah, that's why the recording came out because they was like,
we almost had this nigga.
We can't have another OJ out here.
Though. When she was chasing him through that was nuts.
Yeah, when he was running away from the white woman, how you go to jail for that?
And she ran blocks.
I know.
I was like, this bitch didn't get tired.
That's what they do.
Pissed.
They got stamina. You ever watch West Hollywood here? They be running.
But I also was like, that's an angry bitch when you running that far. She's running like far.
Yeah, these is New York City blocks too.
Right. I was like, damn, he fucked up to run that far. What y'all thoughts on it? Yeah. So you think this is good for LeBron? You think this is dope for him?
Oh man, LeBron has had a perfect career. So I mean, anything that has his name attached to it is good, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think it's dope.
Will he have any negative controversy before he retires?
He got negative controversy.
Yeah, I think so.
It's from hoe ass niggas, but you know, niggas was mad that he did the decision, overlooking that he did it for the Boys and Girls Club. It raised like $40 million.
That's minor though.
I mean,
nothing sticks.
Nothing major.
Nothing really sticks.
Yeah.
They trying to say he fucked Yas Jules.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I know who that is.
I don't know if that really stuck either.
Yeah. I'm just glad that he's getting some love. I feel like regardless of whether you think he's like the greatest or not, I don't think it's arguable that he's had the most scrutiny of any superstar.
You don't think? I think Kobe had the most scrutiny.
Because Kobe, I feel like people were like, oh, there's going to be great things from him eventually. Mm-hmm. When LeBron came in, it was the We Are Witnessing campaign and all this expectation and just everything the man do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it'd be a complete team failure. And LeBron got 24, 12, and 8. Mm-hmm. And they like, well, in the fourth quarter, you only scored 3 points.
He
it's
is
like,
nigga, I'm 41. Nigga, I am exhausted.
Yeah.
He's loved out here. I think this is dope. What y'all think Steph Curry need to get a song next?
He has opinions.
No, you don't think so?
Steph Curry, he is the golden child. I only know this because the nigga, they still call him the babyface assassin, and the nigga got a full beard.
He look young. He definitely look real young.
The nigga has a full beard, Fatima.
You ain't have a beard when you was in high school?
I don't got a beard now.
No. I knew niggas growing up that was growing facial hair like in high school.
But you're 37 years old and you be called the babyface assassin. And we don't even call babyface no
face.
more.
He got a little young face. I'll give it to him.
And I give LeBron a lot of credit because I know the type of nigga I would be if I was playing on pay-per-view in high school. Like,
right.
It's kind of the reason why niggas be like, don't make him famous now. Like,
don't make him famous now. It's crazy.
What
do you
terrorizing
think
the industry.
We need Pap humbled a few more times before the universe is ready for him.
You think so? I think he's gonna be a.
Yeah, I'm just like, y'all gonna make it so much worse on yourself.
They gonna keep smearing you, Pap.
Yeah.
Y'all think this advances niggas or sets us back? I think this advances us.
This definitely advances us, man. Like I said, you gotta celebrate great niggas, man. You can't be 100%. Tearing them down all the time.
Also, it's showing our creativity.
Exactly.
Right.
He helping everybody, the whole social media community.
LeBron, he just keeps giving. Yeah. Just keeps giving.
Because niggas is making money off these songs.
Yeah, they are. Somebody has SoundCloud. I saw that online. He was like, click on the SoundCloud for the LeBron James song. I said, we
got a whole LeBron mixtape.
Martin, you want to say something? You want to talk about basketball?
No, I was gonna say because I'm not good at basketball.
We seen Martin play basketball.
Martin played basketball in them Stone Cold Steve Austin shorts.
Y'all are wild.
Knee braces and everything.
Shout out to King Wallonius, who's been on NAANCast
friend
before.
Of the show.
He has a whole LeBron called LeGlaze album.
Yeah.
And I got a track on there. So y'all make sure y'all check that out on Spotify.
You singing?
I have like a crash out for LeBron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can find it. Yeah.
This is why it's hard to get Martin on the phone, because Martin be on some side quests. You understand what I'm saying?
Is this why you got the cornrows to rap?
Yeah.
It's a new version of you? I don't know. Let's talk about this one. I don't know if that's you.
It was the visual.
I can't. I don't know. When you came in with the braids, I was like, what's going on?
What is it, the braids?
Hurt your feelings?
Nah, I was like, this nigga really going through a breakup.
Yeah, they called him a member of the Unctations.
The Unctations is mean. They called you that? The Unctations?
It was like Unk, Wind, and Fire.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
That's mean.
It was going down for the bell, boy.
So we got to move forward with that Tubi movie, huh?
Oh my God. The Breakfast Club has hella drama with Jess Hilarious and versus Lauren. What is it, Lorenza?
Lauren, no.
Is it Lauren? Lorenza?
Yeah.
There we go, Lauren Lorenza. I don't know. This was a weird one.
Is it?
Yeah.
My reason of saying that is because what is with people going to social media with the shits? You couldn't call this bitch? You have to go live?
It's in her name.
I mean,
Jess with the mess.
okay, well.
She's with the mess for sure.
But you work there though. So if you with the mess, that's weird.
I mean,
that's tricky.
you ever got a 2-week notice? How do you be at work when you get the 2-week notice?
You just
when
don't
you
come.
When you know you're on your way out.
I ain't know she was. I don't think she's on her way out. Personally, I think this was a publicity stunt.
Really? Because she been being disrespectful to the girl.
Yeah.
Telling her, saying hush and be quiet.
Yeah.
And wait till
saw
I
that.
finish. Yeah, that's like, wow, bitch.
Well, she claimed that she was being overtalked on the show.
I mean,
don't know.
It feels like a preview of things to come. I don't know too many shows where somebody comes on, as a temporary replacement and the audience gravitates toward that person.
Right.
And then the original person just is welcome back and it'd be long term.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, while I understand Jess's segment was supposed to be comedic and whatnot, she's acting like, oh, didn't nobody have a problem with Jess was a mess, until this chick came on. And it's like, yeah, because she prepared. she do research. She know what she talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a more engaging segment. Yes, it's different from yours, but you can't act like, you know what I mean? Like she's not doing a better job. Like,
I think people did have an issue with Jess. We saw several, like Cardi came on there. They kind of went back and forth too.
Yeah. She
So,
got into
I
it
don't
with
know.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
She got into it with Sexy Red a little bit.
Yeah.
But who hasn't just got into it with?
I mean that in a way, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like they knew what they were bringing on. That was her like.
I mean, I watch Love Island, and this shit happen every episode.
Yeah.
Every episode, niggas be in couples, and then a bad bitch walk in, and all the
All of
bitches
a sudden, yeah.
they just be like, "Oh shit,
I'm
I'm nervous."
Yeah, I think they just found somebody that worked best for the show. And then I think early on when she first got on the show, didn't she announce that she was on the show before they even gave her the job?
She prematurely said that she had it. She had a whole celebration, hair did, and all that. Then the next day they was like, this chick is not on the
I remember that.
Breakfast
Yeah,
Club.
Charlamagne was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You wanna say something?
Well.
There you go, Deacon.
Who do you guys think would win a fight between Jess Hilarious, Azealia Banks, and Amanda Seales?
Damn.
Just hilarious.
The crash out three-way dance.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with Azealia Banks.
Mm.
She looked like she the type of nigga that's gonna pick something up.
Yeah, she's
No
I
love
was
for
gonna go
Amanda.
with that,
Amanda's
too.
an athlete, dog.
I was gonna say that too. Sometimes it's the ones you don't expect.
Yeah, she'd be on Instagram doing like a full
Flips.
sprint and then several flips.
Yeah.
You like, yo.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
Amanda, let's go with Amanda.
Yeah, that's
But
an
the-
athlete, dog.
I feel like
When a
Amanda
woman ain't got
wouldn't
no
fight back.
edges, I always give her the edge.
Yeah.
Just hilarious.
Just hilarious,
is
Mike.
edgeless.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that why she put them baby hairs all the way down to her eyebrows?
That's true. But then again, sometimes the ones that do a lot of this be the ones that do be getting beat up. That's what I remember. Just be talking a lot. Yeah, I could see her with a good argument, but she might get busted.
Amanda
might get
Seales is
folded
gonna
up.
get beat up and press charges.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, she'll definitely.
She definitely calling the police.
Yeah.
She calling the police.
She was like, "I need a red table talk."
Yeah, she's gonna call the police. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Azealia too. I feel like she about that life. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Banks.
Because I feel like she's still living a 1-bedroom apartment.
So she got anger in her heart.
Yeah,
You got a heavy bag in there.
Which one is most likely to eat pussy?
Yeah.
Out of all three of them?
Again, Azealia Banks, probably.
I don't know.
I'm
think
gonna
so?
go with Azealia Banks.
Yeah.
In the words of Future, made a hoe eat a hoe because she a broke hoe.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay. I was gonna go
Yeah,
Jess Hilarious.
the other two's doing better in life.
That's true.
So,
Okay,
you ain't really got to do it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think this advanced the niggas at all. I think this is bad.
I think it does. I
You
think
do?
it does. Yeah,
No.
because we starting to move back into niggas actually being good at their jobs.
Okay,
if you look at it that way.
That's an interesting
That's a
take.
nice way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because, yeah. Look, if we had a crash out nigga on this show, we had somebody that did it better, we'd probably, we might replace him. Anyway,
I would
moving
say
on.
no because I think that it's
Yo.
getting really tiring seeing black women never being able to get along.
Yeah.
We got to stop that. I think it's time for black women to just be like, okay, well, she's good at it. Cool. Good job, girl. And move on. I think we got to stop trying to be competitive with each other. And it looks bad.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
It looks
Tina.
bad. Mm-hmm.
It'll never happen.
I do. I feel like they both are beautiful. They're both talented. But like, damn, like people expect this shit from black women.
Let's break the barrel.
Nah.
She was like, "No, I like the barrel."
Yeah.
Just be
No,
at the
because
top.
black women, that's how it be. It's like they both like we can't never just be in the same room and thrive together. Unless it's a reality show.
We be
And
saying
gotta
that,
be better.
but I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why we don't bring Brandy Denise in here as a guest. I'm just kidding.
No.
I know you love. I know.
I'm like, what?
I'm just making a joke.
No.
you talking about BET's on?
Absolutely.
BU got arrested. Big U got arrested.
She
I don't know
said
who this
BU
nigga is.
got
I don't know who this nigga is.
You don't know who Big U is?
No.
Have you ever seen Baby Boy?
Yeah,
it's pretty
but
much
You know, you
Melvin.
remember? Yeah.
who playing his character?
No. He's not actually. He's saying
What?
metaphorically.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Metaphorically. Big U is a street figure. Was a street figure.
Okay.
Well, depending
thought
on these charges. And he was like a major player in the Rolling 60s
Okay.
back
Well, I
in the
thought
day.
he was a charity nigga.
And so he was in prison for quite a while.
Oh.
Came out, and then he was working in gang prevention programs and music industry. Except he was recently arrested because, according to reports,
Rico case.
that was a front for extortion and robbery and all sorts of shit. So we'll see.
Well, I thought he had charities and his son.
He did.
He
yeah,
did.
His son
yeah.
plays for the Chargers.
Yeah.
It's a positive thing.
Very fitting.
Right?
This wasn't a super chat, but oversimplified, that was never a shot at Prim. Prim is the homie, still, always. I would never take a shot at Prim.
Who? Oh, I didn't mean him.
No, I
Oh, yeah,
I
they be
felt I
playing in
needed
the
to address
comments.
that.
Oh, yeah.
They always try to get stuff going in the
Yeah,
They
comments.
be trying to turn it up
yeah,
in here.
yeah,
They
yeah.
do.
And
Well,
Prim not
I-
a crash out. Prim's a sleepy
Uh-huh.
individual.
Nah. What y'all think? Social media reaction to this?
There's a lot of shit going on. Very dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Close to home shit too. So
I'm about to say it's niggas that no jumper that got arrested as
Yeah.
part of this shit. It's like a lot of like, which I'll say this: when you can't be talking so much, man. Like I said that the other day. When did gangbangers become podcasters?
man.
Dawg, they be
So
on.
I'm talking about with
they-
social media.
Yeah, they
what
be
happened?
on YouTube and just like telling everything.
This shit is a drug.
Social
Fame
media?
shit.
I'm not. That
Attention.
ain't me. No.
Attention,
When I
man.
got
That
beef with somebody,
dopamine
I'm
is a real
gonna
thing.
keep it off the.
You could be an addict to yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So,
That ain't no gangster shit though.
I mean, no, but this is science though. It supersedes gangster.
Nah. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
if I'm beefing, I'm not saying nothing on camera.
Right, but look at like
Because if I crash out, I can't have the evidence.
The same reaction happens on a podcast to a gangster. The same thing happens to him on a podcast. Is this the same shit that happens on the podcast happens when he's shooting at somebody? Like that loud pop.
Right.
That pop that causes dopamine because everybody knows I'm shooting.
right.
Yeah, nigga, look at
Okay,
this
look at
bold
this
shit I'm
nigga,
doing.
yeah.
So it's the same thing. So to be on a podcast and be discreetly talking about murders, it's like catch me if you can, nigga. It's more like you know what I mean.
It's like
That's
the Riddler.
corny shit.
And it ain't even the most gangster shit that happened on the internet. What's the rapper's name that got killed from Florida? Who killed all his enemies and was going to their graves?
Oh,
Uh-uh.
I remember what you're talking about. I remember
What is his name?
Not going to their
Julio
graves.
Fulio?
Yeah. He was
I ain't hear
literally
about
like
this.
filming from like they burial place,
What?
talking shit.
That's
It
some
makes
great-
this big U shit seem like chop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
no.
But that I feel you on that attention shit because like, dude, once you start again, you on No Jumper, you getting millions of views. You on Vlad TV telling your life story. This nigga got on. He had a what you call it, an FX show like The Godfathers of Hip Hop.
Right.
It just became this
Man.
this thing that built on top of itself.
But that go back to what Kraig was saying.
Yeah.
If you got all this going on, right, and
Yeah.
it's going well for you, why would you do that? The same way, why would this nigga shoot her in the foot?
Because it's a drug. He's addicted to himself.
Yeah.
And I mean, that nigga shot her in the foot.
And here's the cold. Here's the cold. Here's the cold thing about it though. Like,
because I mean, if you're gonna ruin your life, you.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's two sides to that story. You know what I mean? We don't know everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
It don't make no sense for a rich nigga to shoot a hoe in the foot.
Damn, why she gotta be a hoe?
Because she is. What does she rap about?
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, so the Rolling 60s Crips.
I'm like, what? Oh my God.
They don't want, like I said, so there's a whole RICO case that have brought in a bunch of people involved. But like, yeah, it's just it's a bunch of people on podcasts talking too much.
Yeah, I think
man.
it's weird.
And to your point, you say one thing, don't nothing happen. And you're like, oh,
They
but
getting
you
away
see the
with it.
views go up
Yeah.
when you talk about some real shit. So then you say something else that's a little too real.
Hey.
And you say something else that's a little too real. Now
Now you in
they just
jail.
sitting
It's
back.
dumb.
They just sitting back building a case.
Man.
You know what I mean?
They said he had something to do with the Nipsey thing too. At
They
least that's
said- I
coming
heard.
out. Yeah.
There's rumors that Big U had something to do with his death. There's all kind of things going on, but like I said, it's just too many people talking.
These people have all been in our mix too. That's why I'm like hesitant to speak on it.
Yeah, no.
He's coming to watch me perform.
Yeah, I'm about to say
And
niggas
we-
have been at a crazy.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's what we got to talk
I
about.
just performed in Inglewood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
streets is a business, man. So,
Mhm.
Yes.
so I'm a square. I don't do anything illegal. I'm a comedian, podcaster, all that. But if I was a street guy from Los Angeles,
Yeah.
I would probably be doing the same things that he was doing.
Well, yeah, because it's celebrities that come in town. Hey, you try not to get robbed the way that several niggas out here do.
Right.
You pay a little tribute. You know what I mean? You want to record in these studios. You want to do this. You want to do that. You want to move around the way you want to. You know, you gotta check in. You know what I
Which
mean?
is such
That's
a
so
ridiculous
weird.
thing
Yeah.
to me because
I think so too.
I'm from East Oakland. I'm like, nigga, I'm never going somewhere else to go visit another hood or
Right,
a
right,
ghetto.
right.
Like,
It's like what?
I want to see the nicest part of town.
Dude, my
It-
stepdad used to be on that shit. He'd be like, we go to Chicago. He want to go see Cabrini Green.
Yo,
And
it
that
don't
type
make
of
no
shit like,
sense.
yo, what the fuck are we
I
doing?
didn't-
It don't
That's
make
what
no
you don't
sense to
do.
me.
Yeah.
I didn't get on a plane for 4 hours to play with my life.
Yeah, he
But who
always
goes-
wanted to see the hood.
Also, who goes back to where it wasn't a good time for you? What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Like,
Huh?
people say that shit to me all the time when I go to Chicago. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, why you don't go back to where you from? You got to see where you was from to see where you going. I'll be like, nigga, hell no. I'm
Yeah,
not trying
I'm
to.
good.
I'm in therapy. I don't want to go back there and be struck with
I
crime.
want to get on
The
the damn
fuck?
subway in
No.
New York.
I'm going to go to the hotel and I'm going to stay. The fuck? No.
Good. I'm trying to be safe.
So-
Always.
I ain't
So
never
all
going.
you
But they gonna
niggas-
come find you though.
I mean,
They,
here
okay,
in
that's
LA,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
They're not extorting us. We low level podcasters. But
That's
if this podcast had 100 million subscribers,
You have a-
Nah, they be doing that shit anyway.
They gonna
People
have-
will try to find
We
you
gonna walk
anyway.
in and mark it.
they gonna be
up
right there.
against the wall.
They gonna do that shit
they
anyway.
can find us.
Yeah, they'll
I
find
said, what's the buttons, motherfucker?
you. Depending on what club you do, they'll find your ass. It's hella niggas that be doing that shit to me.
That's why I
Like,
don't
he
see
crazy.
why. How is it legal for them to publicize what we make?
I don't know.
Is
Yeah.
that accurate though? When you
I mean-
Google yourself type shit?
Mine ain't accurate, but
Okay.
it I made some bread, but it ain't accurate. It says I'm crazy, but no, I just don't see how that's legal. You know what I'm saying?
You can change it. A lot of people don't know that they can.
Yeah.
You can go into Google and there's like settings that you can.
See, I see why the NBA does it.
Nah, it's
It's
fucked
for-
up. They putting us
Put
in
you
a
in danger.
position to be a target.
True, yeah. I
That's
mean,
why I
some of the
defended
stuff
Ja
is
Morant.
not.
That's why you hear all these.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why you hear all these cases of niggas having guns and shit.
Of course.
Regular people don't understand how these street niggas work.
Yeah,
True.
we're
You
trying
You start
to.
getting random text messages, motherfuckers you never met threatening in your life. Like,
True.
And it'll
I've
get deeper.
experienced that.
They'll offer protection and
Right.
set you
Yeah,
up.
set you up.
and then we have to publicize where we're going to be to make money.
Right.
Right.
I don't like that.
So
shit.
it's like, man, when I used to hear about niggas carrying guys, I used to think it was the dumbest shit in the world. But now I know why DMX
Yeah.
got caught in the airport
Right.
3-4 times with a bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
like-
had to get here first.
Yeah, right.
And you don't,
Right,
you don't know who be
100%.
watching you on social media either. You have
Exactly.
no idea.
And here's the crazier thing: the people around you.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Well, Pap is cool as motherfucker right now, but let him get 30 million.
Yeah,
Somebody you know is gonna be on
it's
some
always
weird
the
shit.
person you know. It's
What?
always a nigga
And they
right in
gonna
the
tell
circle.
somebody, hey, you know that nigga's gonna.
Yeah.
Say,
Am
better
I
watch- better
am I
watch
my,
Jeannie Land.
am
Nah,
I
it's
my
always
brother's
that.
keeper?
Yeah.
I'll
having
shoot you with a
white-
tear in my eye.
Trained security guard.
White train.
I'm having white police officers.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
how Drake do. He got Secret Service with him.
Oh well, Drake is a different.
He ain't never been robbed though.
50 got Navy
don't
SEALs,
know.
like ex-Navy
He
SEAls.
did get slapped
Yeah.
up, did he?
I think 50 Cent is probably the reason why hood niggas and gangsters want to publicize their shit.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the few niggas that was like, yeah, I do this, this, and this, and blew up and
Yeah.
kind of forgave him
That's true.
on some Stringer Bell shit. I hate that nigga. That nigga
Yeah,
just-
niggas is gonna go to jail talking too much.
Yeah, stay in the
That's-
streets forever.
Yeah, why didn't they understand with old boy who confessed to being involved in Tupac murder?
Right,
And
what
the
the fuck?
Vegas PD came and got that nigga.
That was
like,
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Within the year.
Am I tripping?
crazy.
Isn't federal supposed to supersede local shit?
Oh, absolutely.
Federal,
So
yeah.
if you admit to a federal crime and then they exonerate you, how can the local police?
I don't know.
You
how
know
that
what
work.
I mean?
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Okay.
That's the last time Mark's gonna see my microphone. Oh my
Hell to the
goodness.
no.
Hilarious.
Last one.
Hey, but I do got a business proposition for y'all. If y'all want to invest, I'm
Oh,
gonna start off the back burger.
Yeah.
Off the back.
Off
Off
the
the back
back.
burger.
Yeah,
What
you
is-
get
what does
you
that
Why is
mean?
it off the back?
He
Yeah.
talking about full extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Off the
a hood.
back.
You gotta fight your way in the order. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
I'm
the
like,
squabble,
what?
the squabble burger. We got fade fries.
Yo, that's
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
Fade fries
Yeah.
is wild.
Have you
Yeah.
guys been to Marathon Burger?
I
Not
have.
yet, but I heard.
I have.
Nah,
It's good.
It's
niggas
pretty
was
good.
standing out in the rain for that shit. I was like, y'all niggas is sick.
I didn't know. I stumbled into the soft open without realizing
Really?
it
Me
wasn't
too.
actually open yet.
Yeah, me too.
I was just over there, and
Yeah.
me and Nick Harris of all people, like, yo, let's just get a burger from here. And we stumbled in there, got 8,
Yeah.
who's left, and then it was like, hella niggas. It was like, oh shit, we was one of them niggas.
Yeah, that was like a 3-hour wait.
Hilarious. It was quick,
Yeah.
but again, we didn't realize it was the soft open.
Shouts out to Nipsey and his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I was like, why is this nigga in the burger business? But apparently
Yeah.
Nipsey had did a collaboration with Fat Burger way back
Yeah.
in the day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, all right.
Any burger places that want to collaborate with us, let us
Yeah, let's
know.
do it.
We're gonna get this off the back pop-up burger happening.
Or
Or
hot dogs.
glizzy.
You know,
Yeah.
Like Glizzy, huh?
The Glizner would be very excited about that. But anyway, we got to get up out of here, y'all.
Close this down.
Fatima, where can they find you, love?
Always in my social media at Fatima Talia, and please do watch the comment section, you guys. You can catch me there as well.
Every Thursday, right here.
Thursday.
Kraig Smith.
Yeah. Hey, I got a show the 29th next Saturday at the Ice House. Get those tickets before they sell out, man. The last 7 have sold out. People always hit me at the last minute. You better buy them now.
What time is it? What time is it?
6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. 2 shows, man. Get the tickets. 7 o'clock
I'm
and
about
9
to say
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm tripping. But
Yeah,
get there
you get
at
off
6.
work and start right then.
Yeah, but it's a Saturday, so you know what
Okay,
I mean?
there you go.
Come check me out. Also purchase the Chill Withers albums. Chill Withers, The Chill Never Withers, and Chill Withers Cluster B. And you know what I mean? So they're out there for purchase and stream. And yeah, if I owe you something, get it from God. God. God!
Marty Morrow.
Oh shit.
Nigga, speak loud.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Martin and Morrow on the gram, on TikTok, yo.
This outfit has gone to his head. This
Yeah.
is
Wow.
switching.
You know, quick shout out to Soraya one more time, you know, Philly before the
Nah,
bell.
Philly.
Yeah, son.
Ridiculous.
Yo, this shit was popping, man. I appreciate y'all niggas having a young nigga like me on, man. Hey, shout out.
Young
nigga like me.
Unk niggas.
That
Young
nigga
Yeah,
yo.
you are dressed like
Young and
a
old.
chaperone that's gonna get arrested at the prom.
Where can they find you?
PAPPMF Johnson on all the things. Please go watch my Comedy Central set or my 30-minute stand-up special all on YouTube, or you can go buy the album on iTunes and all that good shit.
Hey.
I will come to Craig's shit on Saturday, but I'm gonna be doing an audition for Just for Laughs at the Elysian.
Hey.
Turn
So
up.
wish me luck.
Pap Johnson
yeah,
at the Elysian
yeah,
Theater,
yeah.
where Natalie Calamita has
Yeah,
performs.
yeah.
Is hilarious.
Let's see if these white people love me.
Oh, that's the joint over there off of off the freeway. Yeah, that's a dope spot. It's non-profit. They don't be letting people throw shows in there.
Yeah,
like that.
No.
They
It's-
definitely do not operate
No,
for
it's
profit.
like one-woman shows and shit like
Mhm.
that. This is what it
It's
is.
such a dope spot.
It's good.
Mhm.
Chris _ please, the Dark Attack, either one. I'm at both. So holla at me And we out of here.
Oh yeah, merry birthday once again to that one nigga.
Yeah.
Happy
And
birthday.
shouts out to the motherfucker that bought a Wesley Snipes tribute shirt last week.
Merch being sold.
Yeah, they still there. So
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.